The last thing I saw was my mother's face. It was a mask of pure, unadulterated hatred illuminated by the blinding glare of headlights. The squeal of tires on asphalt was the soundtrack to my final moments, a piercing shriek that tore through the night. Then came the impact, a horrific symphony of crunching metal and shattering bone. My body was a rag doll, thrown into the air with violent indifference. For a suspended moment, there was no pain, only a strange, floating calm as the world tumbled around me. Then, through the spiderweb cracks of the windshield, I saw her again. Her expression wasn't one of shock or regret, it was satisfaction. As my world faded to black, a single venomous phrase she had screamed echoed in the void. "You deserve to die, you ungrateful bitch." I woke up with a gasp, my own scream caught in my throat. My sheets were soaked, plastered to my skin with a cold, slick sweat. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird, frantic and wild, the phantom pain of the impact still radiated through my limbs, a chilling echo of a death I had somehow survived. Slowly, my ragged breathing evened out. I took in the familiar sight of my bedroom, the pale moonlight filtering through the blinds, the stack of law books on my nightstand, the faint scent of lavender from the diffuser. I was alive, I was whole, I was safe. It was a dream, a terrifyingly vivid nightmare. Just as the thought began to soothe my frayed nerves, my phone buzzed on the nightstand. A jolt of ice-cold dread shot through me, so potent it felt like a physical blow. I knew that buzz, I knew that exact timing. My hand trembled as I reached for the phone. The screen lit up, displaying a notification from my boss at the law firm. "Clara, we've just taken on a new plaintiff. The firm has assigned you as her counsel." Simultaneously, another call came in, an unknown number. My blood ran cold. This wasn't a dream, this was a memory. A memory of the day my life ended, playing out again, beat for horrifying beat. Last time I had answered both. I had taken the case, eager to prove myself. I had answered the call, desperate to help my family. Last time I had played the part of the dutiful daughter, the diligent lawyer. It got me a lifetime of betrayal, culminating in a death sentence delivered by my own mother. This time I let the phone ring until it fell silent. I ignored the message from my boss with a calmness that terrified even myself. I swung my legs out of bed, walked to the kitchen, and pulled a carton of orange juice from the fridge. I was a spectator now, and the show was just about to begin. My grandmother, Margaret, emerged from her room, her face a mask of disapproval as she saw me lounging on the sofa, scrolling through my phone. The half-eaten slice of Godiva chocolate cake on the coffee table only deepened her scowl. "Who told you that you could eat that cake, Clara?" she snapped, her voice sharp as broken glass. "That was for Jenna. Do you have any idea how much that cost?" I took another deliberate bite, savoring the rich, dark chocolate. "It's just cake, Grandma. It's always just something with you, isn't it?" she continued, her voice rising. "Always playing on that phone. Why can't you be more like Graham? Or Jenna? She's not even family yet, but she has more grace in her little finger than you have in your entire body." The familiar comparison, the casual cruelty of it, no longer stung. It was just noise. "Technically, Grandma, I'm your granddaughter. Jenna is not," I said, my tone flat and detached, her face contorted with fury. But before she could unleash another tirade, her phone rang, shrill and insistent. She snatched it from the countertop. "Hello? What? The courthouse? What are you talking about? That's impossible. My George is a gentleman. How dare you slander his name?" The color drained from her face. She swayed, her hand flying to her chest as she hung up the phone. "Margaret? What is it? What's happened?" My father, Robert, rushed in from the study, his face etched with concern. She collapsed onto the sofa, her voice a choked sob. "It's your father. They've arrested him for assault." My father's face went pale. He, my grandmother, and we all rushed to the courthouse, a grim reenactment of a scene I knew all too well. I walked behind them, my expression a carefully constructed mask of shock and worry. Inside, I was perfectly still. The courthouse buzzed with a low, anxious energy. Last time, this place was the stage for my frantic, desperate fight to save a man I loved. Today, it was a theater, and I had the best seat in the operation. Finally, my grandmother took it. Her